What's up, fellow classers? It's Apollyon giving you a part two of that SuperQueen video that I put out. Just wanted to, go ahead and do a another one with examples of the same queen being healed by healer level 4. If you haven't seen the first one I put out, it was just, can you do a super queen and how with low level queen, archer queen with, I think I was showing either level 6 or level 7, and with healers level 3, that you could definitely do it. It wasn't too difficult, but it takes a little bit more effort, and the queen is definitely more vulnerable, and the healers definitely heal a little less. So here we go. We're going to show some. I make a big mistake. I didn't realize there was even Dark Elixir level 6 on Town Hall 9s. I thought you can only get to level 5, but I guess you could do that. If you look at the top here, this Dark Elixir is almost full, right here. And this one is almost completely full too, as you can tell by that little top black portion of the drill. And I think that they each can store a total of 1,800 a piece of Dark Elixir, so that's where a good portion of this 5,000 elixir is. So I do miss some of it, but it's okay. I'll get the top one. I just don't get the bottom one. I just didn't realize it. I thought it was pretty full in the in the storage and the town hall. So I'll start the funneling, with my archers just like normal. I haven't changed the composition at all, but I really want her to walk up top. In this example, she's the queen's still level 7. She's got to go against a level 14 king and a level 10 archer queen. So we've got our work cut out for her, as well as having a clan castle, which is, so this is about the worst case scenario you can for a super queen. But I'll drop the healers on these. I'd still drop in 6. You're going to see that she could take 2-point defenses with no problem going in on this. So she'll step up a little. I don't know if she'll get to Tesla yet or not. Let's fast forward a little bit. Okay. Yeah, so you'll see she's getting hit by 2-point defenses and a mortar, and her health is just perfectly fine. It's going up and down, but the healers are keeping up with it. It's not going down too bad. We'll have to go ahead and distract this king a little bit, as she's going to go under fire. We'll rage her up and be a little distracting, and use the rage spell in order to take care of this king, because a couple swipes from him is not a good thing. Use wall breakers to get in a little bit. Do trigger the clan castle. Fortunately, I guess, or unfortunately, it is only a portion of the clan castle, so a drop of poison down there. I didn't really realize that it was not the full clan castle, but it would have done the same thing. The nice thing is the queen and the clan castle goes down. Some more of those wizards, and 4 wizards will completely annihilate the queen. So I got to drop another poison down there, slow them down, and rage her up. Just again to be safe. I don't want that. I don't want those wizards to take her out, and they hit very hard, very quickly. So I'll go ahead and erroneously wall break in. Don't really want to do that. She'll hit a giant bomb, but now we got her to where she wants to be. I'll just drop the giants in there, because I think, again, I was trying to do a war raid, and I was just getting rid of all the stuff that I had. So I think that's another reason why I dropped 2 more healers in here when I didn't really need to. I mean, they'll go ahead and heal the king and the giants, but they're not necessary to do that. So do take care of that Dark Elixir storage, and now working on the clan castle, the town hall, to get some more of that elixir. And you'll see that I think that the town hall holds 500 Dark Elixir, so I will have about 1,300 left over, of which I am not going to get, because that is in that Dark Elixir drill down south. I might have been able to get it, possibly, if I planned it a little bit better. I just didn't realize it again. So again, I don't care if the queen really goes down. I've gotten all the elixir that I'm going to get. I am going to prepare for a raid and build a brand new army, of golems and everything else. So she's going to have that downtime without any problem. But yeah, so it's not a big issue. So anyway, and I get the percentage, I get the town hall, I get the Dark Elixir. Could have used a 2-star, would have definitely given me a little bit more bonus loot. But, it's okay. It's not a big problem. So let's go out and check another attack. Okay, in this one, I'm going to do a little bit of picking on Town Hall 8 here. I'm pretty sure most of these things, because I'm trying to get my raids in and I'm trying to, do a lot of things all at once. So I think again, I'm trying to get rid of some of my. Uh, I don't remember why sometimes I wouldn't normally pick this for a queen walk, but I just wanted to show first of all how good it can handle against level Town Hall 8 defenses. And I think I can use 4 healers here, and I don't think I ever need to use the rage or anything like that. So let's check that out. I dropped 4 down, taking on it. It's not totally bad. I mean, 1400 elixir for a Town Hall 8, and also I was going for regular elixir as well. So it's not a horrible raid. I mean, normally I'm going for a bare minimum of 2000 dark elixir, but usually like to see 2500 plus. But I'll make exceptions if it's an easy thing and I know I can do it. So I don't have to expend that many troops for a lot of resources on here, plus a decent bonus. Because I'll go ahead and not use too many wall breakers, not use too many archers, and I can still get a good amount of resources here. And my queen will pretty much probably be full at the end of the raid. So again, she's getting hit by a Tesla, getting hit by a mortar, and wall break in, just to make sure. I really want to get her into that dark elixir storage and that town hall, so I want to push her in there. And I think that's all I need to really use as far as any kind of wall breakers or pretty much anything else. I will go ahead and take some. I thought I would be able to take a free shot at that archer tower. Didn't notice that air defense was still there. She'll go ahead and eat a giant bomb, but get healed right back up to full again with these 4 healers. So she's onto the dark elixir storage, which is fantastic. And getting hit by the 3 mortars plus the archer tower, and they're just tickling her really. So she'll go ahead and take care of those mortars, walk down, take care of that air defense. The other air defense starts shooting at her from up top, and I'll drop another couple wall breakers in there just to again push her in there and probably try to push some other stuff. So at this point, if I did not have that air defense on her, those the initial 4 would have helped her out just fine. But they're going to be taken out because of that pesky air defense. They're just probably right in range of it, like right on the outskirts. So I do need to drop a couple extra healers in there. She's not taking hardly any damage from any point defense. So I'll go ahead and send those archers just to take care of that air defense. I should have done that before, but you know what? That's too bad. So they'll go ahead and take care of that mortar. They'll get knocked out. She'll go ahead and make her way down there. The only problem is you can see she can still handle a splash defense and a point defense pretty well with just 2 healers. So again, those level 4 healers make a huge difference compared to level 3 healers. I mean, it is night and day, the difference. I think 4 healers of level 3 healers would have been doing the same as these 2 healers do. So yeah, it's considerably different. But I'm just trying to get to 50%, which I do. I got all of the dark elixir, or except for 46, so there is 46. So at that point, I'll go ahead and rage up and pretty much get out of it, because there's really nothing more for me to get except for the 36 more elixir, which I don't think I would have gotten. I would have aggroed the king, would have gotten some bad stuff, so I don't think I would have gotten any more. But I could have gotten away with that if it wasn't for those pesky air defenses. Those I would have gotten away with it if it wasn't for that air defense hitting those healers. So 4 healers, you can pretty much take out an entire Town Hall 8 base, or at least everything you're going for. And you don't need. I didn't even need to use any spells. Didn't need to drop my king. Didn't need to use all my units. So definitely a very good return on my investment there. So let's take a look at just one more. All right, this time I'm not going to go ahead and pick on a Town Hall 8. I'm going to go ahead and hit normal with the Town Hall 9. As you can see, it's pretty good resources here. Most of their Dark Elixir is in the Dark Elixir storage in the Town Hall, not in those drills. They're almost empty. They have a little bit in there, so I'm going to start my funneling. It's a decent Town Hall 9. I mean, not max by any means, but some max, a lot of the max defenses. Archer towers and whiz tower, all the defenses are max. The walls are getting there. So almost done with the funneling. spread those archers out so the mortar can't take care of them on one big fire. So that's good. And then I'll drop my queen down there. And you know, she's gonna have to go against the enemy queen. The king is sleeping, which is good, makes it that much easier. Has 1 point defense on it on her so far, and probably will get the splash damage. Now has the queen, so I'm gonna have to rage up here in just a second. There we go, just in case anything. I could have probably slipped on by there, but don't want to risk it at all. So going to use some wall breakers. Want to get her into that first compartment, so it walks into the dark elixir. Start to do some more of the funneling or cutting off the where she could go astray and start walking around the base, because that would be a bad thing. So use those archers to go ahead and take those side buildings on the outside. And now I'm only getting hit by the mortar, and that's just about it. So that's not going to hurt. The sweepers aren't going to do too much to the healers. So onto that dark elixir storage, which is exactly what we want. We're going to go ahead and take that down. I sent the king down there. I thought that he might start running after the wizard tower or the the storage, because that logically would be the smartest thing for him to run to, but he decides he's going to go bang on the wall to get through, which is just crazy. So he's going to tank for some of these things, which is not worthless, but it's not what I really wanted. So I'll send some wall breakers in there to go ahead, while they're distracted, to go ahead and open up that second compartment into the third compartment. Get those Teslas, get those point defenses, send some giants in there to tank for me. And I want to really make my way into that town hall, get the percentage, get the and get the rest of that dark elixir. So I rage up at the last. I didn't need to use that rage spell. I think I'm trying to get rid of them, just because for another raid. We'll get aggro on both of those expos in just a second after I finish with this sweeper, I think, or maybe not. And didn't have to use my jump here. I guess maybe that expo is being worked on. So just getting hit by a Tesla, and the expo still holding up pretty good, even with splash damage from the wizard tower and the mortar. So the level 4 healers make a huge difference. Really want to get as much of that gold in that elixir that I can. So she'll hit the elixir. I'll drop another raids again just to get through this and see if I can get to that elixir storage as well. Air defense starts shooting. Now I'm onto that elixir storage, and that will get me a lot more before the time runs out. Just in a couple seconds, it goes down just in time, and end up with a pretty decent amount of loot there. Get all of the dark elixir and a good portion of the gold and the regular elixir. So anyway, that's the latest update to the Super Queen walk, using just the 6 healers for Town Hall 9 or the 4 healers for Town Hall 8. I think I'm going to try to use the 5 healers instead of 6, see if that really makes any difference. Maybe I could save one. So anyway, that's what it goes. That's how it goes. To go ahead and see, practice it, and it's good for Queen Walk in Clan Wars too.